What's good, y'all? Welcome to episode of Buzz Boys. I apologize for not being able to do a preview. I was busy. I was at the shop, putting up a new wall, and and doing shoe deals, meeting people. So that combined with trying to do fucking construction, basically, I just didn't have time to do the preview, and it kind of led to me missing a little bit of the game because I was trying to watch it at the shop while also trying to, do shit. So it just wasn't. I mean, I saw enough to basically know what the fuck happened to start the game. Lots of turnovers from LaMelo. Just a bad start overall. And that is typically the trend when we lose games. Usually it's our first quarter that determines the rest of the fucking game. And I mean, you have a 22-point first quarter. Same shit I always complain about. 20-point first quarters is not fucking cutting it. We lose the first quarter 29-22. We come out, win the second quarter 26-23. 26 points still really isn't enough in my eyes. That's still not meeting our goals because James Borrego said that his goal is to have 27 points a quarter. So us having 26 is still a fucking failure, even though we won the quarter, held the Celtics to 23. All right, and then we lose both quarters in the second half, 35-30, 28-23. Like, bro, it's just I want to be able to watch a game, even if we lose. I want to be able to watch a game without feeling secondhand embarrassment, and that's what I feel watching these games sometimes, bro. Like dead ass. Look, we down 15-16. We come back, take a 2-point lead. Blink, we're down 20. What the fuck? Like, this team could be such a fucking joke, bro. Our biggest lead was 3 points. The Celtics' biggest lead, 21. It's like, boom, we literally took a we took a 3-point lead. They tied it. Another 3-point play by Jaylen Brown. Down 20. Like, what the fuck, bro? And then you sit here and let Jason Tatum give you fucking 44 after letting Kyrie Irving give you 50 the night before. It's just like, bro, I'm sick of being fucking embarrassed. And then it's at home at that. This isn't the type of national media coverage and media attention that you want to attract. Y'all getting cooked by other fucking teams. We've been there, did that. Carmelo giving us 60-something. LeBron giving us 60-something. You don't want to be known for that shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? And then you've got fucking Celtics fans literally fucking chanting, "Let's go Celtics," clear as day. You can hear the shit clear as day. Like, bro, I don't want to be a fucking joke or a laughing stock, bro. To lose is one thing, but I'm sick of being fucking embarrassed, bro. Like, dead ass, bro. I'm sick of being embarrassed. I'm sick of watching a fucking game and just being infuriated. Like, if you lose, you lose. There's 82 games. You're going to lose. There just is what it is. But being embarrassed is a whole nother thing, bro. And I'm sick of feeling that. Now, let's get into the fucking stats, man. Miles Bridges, he played fucking 40 minutes. Like, we're back with guys playing 40 minutes. Bridges plays 40 minutes. He was 5 for 14, 1 for 3 from 3. He was good being aggressive and putting his head down and drawing fouls. But outside of that, it wasn't too inefficient of a night. He still was a positive 14, which is away and by far the best out of everybody. He's a plus 14. Everybody else is a negative double digits. 17 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, a block, 3 fouls, 1 turnover. And then you get to PJ, negative 15 plus minus, 42 minutes. Like, PJ played 37 minutes last night, 42 minutes tonight. 7 for 12 from the field, that's 58%. 3 for 8 from 3, that's 37%. He has 17 points, 4 rebounds, 2 blocks. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, that is a pretty good game, but yeah, he's still negative 15. Plumlee, 30 minutes, 3 for 3 from the field, good for him. 1 for 4 from the free throw line, fucking joke. He finished with 7 points and 15 rebounds and 6 assists. And like, the stat line is nice. Yeah, he was a plus 8, but it's like, don't get it twisted. Even though he had 15 rebounds, he still got killed on the fucking boards, bro. Like, to start that game out, we were getting killed on the offensive glass by the Celtics, like from the fucking tip, and a lot of that was with Miles Plumlee standing right fucking there. So don't get that shit twisted just because he had 15 rebounds. He still got cooked on the boards, bro. So I'm telling you, like in that first quarter and the early second quarter, I'm literally watching the Celtics get damn near every offensive rebound that they fucking wanted. Like, I'm telling you, bro, they had 16 offensive rebounds, bro. And shit, we had 15, but it seemed like all 16 of theirs came in the same couple possessions, bro. Because it was like we just could not get a fucking board for nothing. I'm really surprised that shit was that close. Seriously, I truly am. I am, because it seemed like they were just getting crazy offensive rebounds whenever they wanted. But Terry Rozier, he had played 38 minutes. He 5 for 17. That's 29%. 2 for 9 from 3. That's 22%. When he's cold, bro, it hurts us. He had 14 points, 5 steals, which is fucking crazy, and 3 assists. He was a +5. But we need his scoring, bro. And tonight was just one of those nights where nobody was that big scoring guy. Nobody was that hot hand for real. I mean, we got 2 players with 17, a player with 14, 15. Nobody exploded tonight for a 30-piece, and that's what we needed tonight. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if we have that superstar on the roster that can, go out and get you 40 whenever you need it. Like I do think LaMelo's can become a superstar in his own right. He's an all-star now. I think he can take that next step, but not necessarily as a scorer. Like, don't get me wrong. LaMelo can go off for 30, 35. He can go off for 40. He can. But I feel like LaMelo would explode for a 20 and 20 game before he kind of explode for a 40 or 50 piece. That's just me personally. I feel like he would kind of go crazy and have a 20 and 20 game like Chris Paul sometimes does before he has a 50-point game. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Like, he has a pass first mentality sometimes, and it's okay. And I mean, just tonight it led to turnovers. He had 6, and 5 were in the first half. He was a negative 17. And that had a lot to do with it. 0 for 4 from 3. He was still 6 for 12 from the field. So that's 50%. Excuse me. He had 4 assists, 8 rebounds. And also something else I want to touch on. We only had 2 assists in the third quarter. And the third quarter is where everything went to shit. We stopped moving the ball, started ISOing and shit. Bro, we're never at our best when we're playing ISO. Move the ball. Move the ball always. Always. And now, and LaMelo had 15 points, by the way. 15 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Now, moving on, he also had 5 fouls. Like, LaMelo, chill with the fucking foul trouble, bro. I'm sick of having to talk about that shit. Dead ass. Now, moving on to somebody else. Cody Martin and Kelly Oubre. To me, they both played bad. And I feel like they can't play together. Because unless Kelly is scorching hot, I feel like him and Cody cannot be out there together because it's not enough offensive firepower. Like, because you just don't know what the fuck you're going to get from Kelly. And Cody, most of the time, is not going to give you double digits. He's just not. And it's just like, I'm just really starting to wonder, bro, like, at what point does Cody's minutes really get diminished? Because it's like, bro, the defensive... Bro, he gets cooked like everybody else on this team. He gets cooked. And he doesn't fucking score. 15 minutes, 7 points, 0 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 steal, negative 24. 2 for 6 from the floor, 0 for 2 from 3. Why the fuck is he playing? I mean, he's getting cooked defensively. He's not making his open threes. And he's not passing the ball. The fuck is he out there for, to me? And then you got Oubre out there. He's 3 for 8. He's 2 for 5 from 3. But it's like, unless he's exploding for one of those big games, he's a defensive liability himself. He gets blown by. Like, bro, I thought that Kelly Oubre was a pretty good defender, but he's not like at all. I've been saying that like since I kind of started this channel. It's something that like watching the games of like, bro, he's fucking terrible. And him and Gordon Hayward, like bottom of the league in defense. Like they're at the bottom, and I feel like they couldn't play together. And now I kind of feel like him and Cody can't play together because Cody just doesn't have the offensive firepower to justify his not, I don't want to say bad defense. He's not a bad defender, but I feel like that just total dominant ball stopper Cody Martin label, like I don't see it sometimes. Really, sometimes it's just like he's a victim. He gets cooked just like anybody else. And then Kelly Oubre plays no defense. I'm not gonna say no defense, but it's just like, you can blow by him if you want to blow by him. And when he's not having a 20-point plus game off the bench, it just like it's not justified playing him. Montrezl Harrell, he only played 17 minutes, 4 for 7, 57%, 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 10 points. He was a negative 22. Oh yeah, Oubre was a negative 24, and Cody Martin was a negative 24. They're both negative 24. And then Montrezl Harrell was a negative 22, but I personally feel like he should play more. I just do. I feel like he should play more. And I know it's like, oh, well, look at Plumlee. He had 15 rebounds. Okay, he played 30 minutes. Trez had 7 rebounds in 16 minutes. You double that, that's fucking 20 and 14 for Trez versus 7 and 15 for Plumlee. Who fucking cares? But shout out to Plumlee though. He had 3 blocks. I do gotta show him some love on that. He had 3 blocks. One of the first games where I've actually seen him really like be a defensive force. And I do kind of understand sometimes why Trez doesn't get to play the big minutes, because I mean he's not that 7-footer guy. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. And moving on to Isaiah Thomas. Now statistically, when you look at it, he didn't have that great of a game. I mean, 1 for 4 is 25%. That's not good. 0 for 1 from 3, that's not good. 3 for 3 from the free throw line, 2 assists, 5 points in 11 minutes. He had a positive plus minus of 5. So the Terrell's year, when he came in, it did provide a spark. Even though he did get a shot block, even though he missed a couple of shots, he made the right passes, he made the right plays, even the ones that didn't result in assists. And he got it. He put his head down and got to the free throw line and settled us until LaMelo came back in. And I feel like that's all we need sometimes. I feel like all we need is just Isaiah Thomas to play 10 to 15 minutes, and you just kind of look at him as a better Ish Smith. And tonight, no, he didn't go off for anything crazy, but I mean, if you watch the game, he affected it positively in his brief minutes. And I mean, the plus minus says that, but just the eye test, I feel like he did what he was supposed to do as a backup point guard. He facilitated the ball and looked to score. That's what we need from our backup point guard. He was 1 for 4. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. And also something else I want to touch on. I mean, Plumlee played 30 minutes tonight, but it easily could have been way less. I mean, we were down 20 something with like 4 minutes left, and Plumlee was still in, and he basically finished the game. Like, why is he still in? Put in JT Thor, put in Nick Richards, like it's over. And we put in Nick Richards and JT Thor like 1 minute left, but I feel like he could have been in way before then. And also Jalen McDaniels, I don't know if he re-aggravated something yesterday. You did kind of see him grimace running up the court at a certain point when he kind of like buckled. I think he stepped on the camera guy's foot or something like that, and you kind of saw him buckle a little bit. And because I didn't get the chance to do the preview, I didn't get a chance to see the injury report, so I'm not sure if he re-aggravated what was ailing him before with that sprained ankle, or if it was just something else in his knee. I'm not sure. I'll touch on that tomorrow. Actually, let me try to go find it now while I'm up here so I can tell you guys. But yeah, so he was out. Book Knight is still out with the neck. I don't know what the fuck that shit's about. When I see him, he looks perfectly fucking fine. I don't know, bro. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on with this. Excuse me. I don't know what's going on with this team, man. But we got to get this shit together, bro. We got to get this shit together. And now we're going on the road to New Orleans, and I feel like it's kind of a must-win so we can get back on track. And now, hopefully, the Raptors lose tonight and the Hawks lose tonight, so we can kind of take a little bit of a deep breath. But yeah, So McDaniel's left ankle soreness was questionable, and that's what led to him being out. So yeah, it's that same ankle. It's that same ankle, that same left ankle. So I don't know. He might be back for the next game. He was questionable. It's not like he was doubtful earlier today. He was questionable, and knowing Borrego, he was just erring on the side of caution because he did just come back from an ankle injury. So I think that's really all that was. But yeah, man, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna catch up with y'all. So now it's time to go on the road and see if you can bounce back. And that's why I really didn't want to just flame out towards the end of this homestand, because momentum is important when you're going on the road. You want to be coming off a good homestand, but it is what it is. We face some good teams with some superstar players, and it is what it is. I mean, you go and take on a Pelicans team. I know they have Brandon Ingram, but I don't necessarily put him. I'm not putting him in that superstar category. He is a good young player. CJ McCollum. This is going to be our first time seeing him in a Pelicans uniform. And just hopefully we can go out and get a win, bro, because we need that shit very badly. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, man. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. And once again, I do apologize for missing the preview. Y'all like to give you guys the content. I know some of y'all look forward to it. So I do apologize. But I am going to be making a video soon about how I feel with where the Hornets might end up. Like as far as seeding at the end of the season, so stay tuned for that. But I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.